Welcome to Loleventvods. Watch the full game of today's LPL 2025 matchup.
By the way, if we're down 80 carries,
gone. Nocturne's still open.
True. We got
Is Nocturne that high prior?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, by this point as well, we go to like full dive. We go full dive comps
and
like
Sejuani comps.
Or now we get Sejuani
and
comps.
Viego
like
comps.
The front of it. Yeah, Viego reset comps. So like we've seen Viego team fighting comps.
Yeah,
like not like Viego burst reset. You know?
So the Orianna ban. I mean, what does that set up? Like potentially Victor. Also, you have. You break up the Nocturne Orianna duo.
Yeah.
Aurora's gone, right? That would set up Aurora, but
it's that Ash ban.
I don't know why I thought Nico when I see the Orianna ban. I just think about Nico blind pick, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Vi's open too. Wait, no, that was played, right?
No, Vi.
Oh,
Vi was banned.
Vi's really broken.
Was banned, yeah.
Pretty sure.
Poppy's banned, and that's what it's setting up for. They banned Poppy to fish for Vi, so they should have caught that. But
Yeah, also Maokai is gone as a jungler as well because it was picked as a top laner. So I don't know what options do you have here. You have Wukong.
Yeah, Wukong would probably be the
Viego,
go-to, right?
Wukong, Viego, Sejuani are like the three ones that come to my mind that you can look for into a comp like this. Probably what you want to draft when they have Vi is historically anti-dive. Champions is good against people that dive.
Yep.
A classic used to be Vi, and then you pick Xayah instead, but Ezreal does well. Xayah's banned, obviously.
I think if you early Xayah, then they go outrange, and it's a bit rough.
Nah, but it's already
gone.
Yeah, I think Wukong pairings, the best one is Aurora in my opinion, but you can also do Orianna, but that's also out. So now you need to find a way to build in dive. In the past, you could also do a Kali with the Wukong. We've seen a bit in the LPL and generally.
Oh wait, Victor's up by the way.
Yeah, Victor.
Victor's
it's not so much dive.
Pick, no, it's not. I'm just saying like general pick, like maybe for JDG, right? If you go on 3,
yeah,
because that's 3 what I'd call like OP in the patch.
Ooh, Jack's blind pick. What do you think about this, Finn? I mean, so many top laners are out. Renekton's out now, which is like decent answer. Poppy's out as well.
I wonder what Ale likes into Jax.
Gragas probably or Gnar?
Like Gragas, Kennen, Gnar.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kennen's did his popular into Jax. I think people kind of figured
out
that...
I think Kennen's dead, but Kennen would be great with...
Aatrox into Jax bad or good?
It's really hard for Aatrox.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not that nice. The Kai'Sa pick is very deep. They're going full dive, aren't we?
Yeah, Kai'Sa into Ezreal is also really, really good. But yeah, full dive, they're going to round it out, I imagine, with... wow, all the dive supports are kind of out now. You got Alistar,
honestly,
I think.
I would like to pick supporter and then just ban 2, because I think there are like multiple options into the Jax top that you can go. Or Victor as well, it makes sense.
Yeah. But now you might lose that Gragas, right? Like, if we're talking about top laners that go well into Jax.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's so interesting, because Victor's picked so much in LEC, like 1, 2, 3.
It's not here.
Always.
Because, I'm telling you, the difference between LPL and LEC is that in LPL, dive is played really well.
Yeah.
And you can't, like, they go, for example, Victor plus an immobile AD carry, you play against dive, you can't play. You can't. So the Victor prio actually just drops.
Got a lot of good Akali players here, I think.
Yeah.
You know, that also helps further your point.
It's like Nocturne, Wukong, and another one that plays dive into it.
Why is our chat so obsessed with Urgot? Urgot angle here or what? Or is it just trash?
But I don't know. I think we've got a lot of Urgot mains. Complete degenerates.
Oh.
Yeah.
I used to look like
so
Urgot.
I have a lot of respect in my entity, but not against Urgot players. Like
based.
Absolutely shat on.
Yeah.
Udy's gone.
Urgot against Jax is easy AF. I'm not sure if I agree, but that's up for debate. Potato, tomato.
What are they fishing for? Is this okay? They're banning away top laners that would counter the Jax, and now you're really, really pinched.
Why would you ban Udyr and Malphite and not Gragas?
Malphite ban into when you have an Kai'Sa? I mean, it's a bit weird, no? I feel like Gragas is just the best answer. Why wouldn't?
Yeah.
Very strange.
I mean,
but
I
now
guess
you have double AP solo lanes.
Yeah, but that's fine. Gragas is gonna go tank most likely. And Gragas, I think he could just go.
Oh, Ornn?
That's the first Ornn I've seen in the LPL this year.
Yeah, I think it's first Ornn I've seen in pro play, I guess, question mark. I haven't been watching LCK.
There was Zeus played it in LCK.
Okay,
in the LPL, it's the first for sure.
But it's
yeah.
Whoa! What? Okay, elite support. Tryndamere mid?
Tryndamere mids to sustain through the Victor lane, and Elise support, they're going to run around like headless chickens, absolutely killing everyone. We've seen this in the LCK, right? And Medic has been vouching for it too. That's so hype.
What?
Nani? Nani?
What? And at least rounds out the AP, the need for AP. You get AP Kai'Sa as well. Wait, what is this? Okay, I thought I was getting a bit too cooked. I was getting a bit too cooked.
He's cooking.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
And then Galio into the Elise.
Before you start explaining, I'm just going to quickly run ads while people get through this. You can sub, you can support. We're going to push this out, and Finn, you're going to start telling me what you think about this draft, bro.
Sprint those ads. Don't just run them, sprint them.
Sprint
Okay,
the
let's
ads.
talk about this. Okay, so first of all, Ornn into Jax, I'm not a big fan. I think Jax
Yeah.
interacts pretty well into Ornn. He can't clap him because he has Counter-Strike, so you can't take any proactive trade. You're just farming and waiting.
Then again, in 2022, remember there was that whole meta where like we actually had Trinity.
Yeah, Trinity was really broken.
Because it was it Spear Shojin or Navori or something? Trinity.
Also Stridebreaker, I think you went to. No, it was Navori.
But I said this story many times. I banned Tryndamere for 7 months straight. This was awful to play against.
You're just like me. I also perma-banned Tryndamere.
Yeah, I know. You know we share so many bans, by the way. Like, I perma-banned Tryndamere, then I perma-banned Xayah. Like,
oh my god, you're just like me.
There's awful champions to play against.
Yeah,
super
it's
game
pretty
warping.
based. And now I banned Darius. I don't know what you banned now.
I never see Darius. Maybe I'm too low.
We got a creative gank here from Junhao.
Ignite. Q. Oh, good dodge back, but missing. Still about to die. It's just about the trade here as Rosie Love goes up into the web and First Blood goes to Ultra Prime.
Big creative gank there. I wonder, he did red buff into enemy blue Gromp and then came from behind. Very, very creative. We didn't even notice it. The Junhao did this path.
Do you notice the pings as well? They know where Wukong is. Question mark pings coming down, and now they know potentially that he's on race.
2013 was the last time we had Elise support.
Really?
It was by Energy Pacemaker. HK. Like, what?
Was it flexed from top lane back in the day?
But this is LPL only stats, right? It's not global. Yeah, okay.
I wonder if it was flexed from top lane back in the day, because back then it was definitely a top laner, right? Like,
no, I'm sure I've seen Yellow Star play Elite support back in the days. Like I think people actually played the support as well. Oh, it's very volatile in top lane here. Jung has to be careful. If he takes one bad trade, he's dead. I think Ornn has the initiative usually in these situations. Dodges the Bell's Breath.
Cookie in 10 seconds, right? But he's going to choose to recall, so he should.
But Ale is doing really good in CS-wise. They're completely even.
Have we not had Elise support in the LPL yet? Is this the first one?
No, it was an LCK the other day.
It was in LCK, yeah. Someone in chat was like, oh my god, like, wasn't it played?
Yeah,
but
this is LPL exclusive stats.
Yeah. It's only for the league, guys. It wouldn't be overall, you know.
But, Rosie Love, level 3. I mean, this is really weird. It reminds me of like a Poppy support where you get level 3 and just run around. Spinning in.
I think a big buff to Elise support was the fact that you can now E-flash on Elise. Change there was a few patches ago.
Oh, of course, with the cocoon.
Saber's dead.
Yeah, Saber tries to bait forward and engage, gets stunned up, and then chain CC'd, and it's a counter on Rosie Love, but it doesn't work out. This is really bad, right? This team, for sure, you know, if it falls behind, you have a lot of single target bursts, but if you don't burst because you're so far behind, then it's going to be incredibly rough.
Yeah, tough to die early like this on Tryndamere. You really just want a slow game, and then on one item you want to start fighting. Falling behind like this is not really what you want to do, especially against the Victor who skills so well. Looks like he's gonna go for some kind of Tiamat build. I wonder if he's gonna go into Ravenous or if he's gonna go Stridebreaker. I think both are good options.
Yeah, it's interesting. What are Tryndamere's building at the moment? I swear this champion is so cooked that there's not really a build.
I mean, you can look for Stridebreaker, Hullbreaker. You can go for Ravenous Hydra, Hullbreaker, Ravenous Hydra.
It's gonna be worth.
Ravenous Hydra, Navori as well is an option.
Oh, we're getting out. Yeah, no, they definitely are. I mean, Junhao's level 5. He got the smite over. That's why he got to level 5. Saber's now on the edge as well. So they're just fighting.
Yeah, it looks like their plan is to use and flex Saber's priority mid lane, trading HP consistently for push, and then roaming with the Elise and just like 4-man squad off cooldown. Paze has shifted upwards now into mid lane. Just, it seems like, you know, the plays aren't really working out for Ultra Prime. They don't have the damage. Like, the Elise burst, it really isn't there with the Vibe pre-6.
This is really annoying for UP. Like, Jung is stuck here against the Victor. He's not going to be winning this at all. He has a Ruby Crystal against Victor's Lost Chapter. He's going to be suffering extremely hard in this matchup. He needs help to get out of this really fast, or he's just going to best it back. But even after his TP, I still think he will be struggling against this Victor.
Yeah, they really need the Tryndamere in there with his infinite sustain. This is a classic bad matchup. Like, Jax doesn't like range, right? Range champions really are the bane of Jax's existence.
I mean, Jax likes them if he can jump on them, but he can't jump right now because he's like a bit behind compared to the Victor. Because if he jumps, Victor puts his W on himself and just like dances inside of it, and Jax can't really follow up.
He's just whittled down eventually. It's really, really painful.
Yeah.
3 grubs. Gonna go to the side of Ultra Prime as well. Go. So, Rosie Love's still fishing. I mean, I feel like we've seen this 2v2 in mid lane for the longest time.
Bro, Rosie Love spent not much time in lane.
Yeah, look at Shundan in bot side as well. Shundan in bot side. Jung has to like try and crash this. It's pushing in. Shun still pre-6 though. Both of these junglers really like having level 6. So, prioritizing getting farm. Junhao losing out on his Krugs. now. Tower plating, gonna fall over to Wacko. I mean, they have grubs to potentially, like every single wave that he crashes, he can fish for damage on this tower.
Yeah, I mean, I like the fact that UP are playing these fluid lane assignments, but I think it's not really working into their favor right now. I think it's more playing into JDG's game that they want to play. Ornn is chilling.
Yeah, you're playing for scaling, right?
Victor is farming really well, and meanwhile Jax is struggling to farm. Look, Jax based on his wave as well. He's in
my old man eyesight, Finn. Is that 86 or 66? Because 86 wouldn't be human. That wouldn't be possible either.
Victor, no, it's definitely 66.
Yeah, there we go. All right, but yeah, when you're playing this Victor, Ornn, Ezreal, you're playing for like these 3 item spikes, right? This core where you Blackfire Torch into Void and so on.
Even 2, since it's Ezreal spikes you on 2 items. Victor as well. Like you really find fighting on 2 items, and you will be winning most of these fights. The problem with UP's comp that I see is that this Elise is getting outscaled every minute that passes, and the Tryndamere is actually behind the Victor.
True.
You see, pings are on Rosylove, by the way. Red side know where Rosylove is. He might get collapsed on, but he is level 5. He's a level up on the other support. Why are we seeing a support 1v1? I love it.
I don't know.
The silver lining for UP is here that they have the first set of grubs, and if they can secure the other ones, they're gonna have this insane silent pressure later on with the Jax and the Tryndamere against the Ornn.
Jordan has no Q. He
All
might
they're
just be
taking
stuck
some
here.
bad trades,
Ulti's easy, isn't it? He can't get anything. Ala just doesn't move. No call the Forge God to return. Yo, Ultra Prime, the early game is flying here with so much golden top.
And that's what I said, like this matchup is not that good for Ornn. You see Ala constantly taking these bad trades, making himself vulnerable for these dives. If he was playing Gragas or Maokai, I guess Maokai couldn't play, but Gragas or something else, he would be able to neutralize his Jax way more. But I think the Ornn, it's just so hard for him to actually make stuff happen in his matchup. It's just not that good of a matchup.
It was an interesting swap back to the Ornn after hovering Gragas, and now finally the dives work out. You can see in this top side, they've been living there for so long, Ultra Prime, and it just hasn't worked out up until now. And the second it does work out, they break the backs of that tower. They break the back of the tower, instantly take 4 plates. And
Jang's recall getting cancelled crucially by missing. Now his tempo is really bad. He's gonna drop 2 waves on top, and Ornn is probably gonna secure a plate for himself. So that's pretty sad.
Dude, shouldn't got that.
Yeah, I mean, Tryndamere, Infinite Sustain, he should be fine. Dropping the ulti.
Oh, look at top man. Ornn is having a field day with his tower. Bonk, bonk. Oh, okay, Ornn took 1.
You think Fimbulwinter is greedy?
But he's just sitting on tier for now. He's gonna upgrade it way later. Tier is just nice because mana is
probably yummy first, right? I feel like this is a crazy like Thornmail topside game kind of game. You know what I mean? Like there's so much AD and auto attack based tab-eyes.
But you can't really rush armor items against Jax because he has so much magic damage in his kit, and you actually end up still taking so much damage. It's kind of stupid. So I think it's clever because this item gives him both armor and MR.
Oh, look at this.
And it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, this scout dive's going to be big, bro. He's got flash available, but Chaos Storm has already been used.
But Rosylove missed the bus. He missed the plant bus.
I guess it doesn't matter, but yeah, dude, I've been
stop trying to roast
Rosylove again, man.
He missed the bus. I didn't know what we were talking about. What do you mean he missed the bus?
The blast cone.
The blast cone. Missed the bus.
Kai'Sa took the blast cone over to get to the dive fast.
Okay.
During a ward.
Ultra Prime with first turret, by the way. They get the shoes this game. So feats of strength given over. This early game, I mean, this draft was fun. Like. When a lot of it rotated around the early game, you got to admit, like Ultra Prime at least have been playing the tempo well.
Yeah, I quite like JDG's plan of like consistently mismatching into lanes that they like, right? And then that way they secure the scaling. But finally, you know, the Ultra Prime, their early game has been flexed onto this top lane tower, and that's first blood secured now. Grubs over to JDG.
I think JDG's plan was really good, but I think mis-executed by Ale. I think it was just taking too many trades.
Yeah.
What you have to do in this matchup if you're playing Turbo Weeks at Ornn is every time Jax jumps on you, you react with E, and you just E out immediately. And then nothing will happen. But I think he was trying to trade too much, trying to land W's, Q's, and then Jiang Mygoat outplayed him.
And now they're shifting their focus down to bot side. They're doing the exact same thing. Ale is stuck under tower. Can he ignore Rosylove? He probably can.
Yeah, he can walk through, but if he doesn't do it now, he's gonna be in danger.
Because Kai'Sa can.
Nice side step. Actually, turn from Ala actually could be big as well. They're still brittle on Rosylove, but it's just a bonk to walk away. And while it zones Ultra Prime, or at least Ultra Prime zoning him, looking for another turret here. You can see top. I mean, Scout Spy is lonesome, and 3 grubs are going to help do this. This is a second turret being taken. Yo, 3k gold lead just about.
Well played by UP. I thought the early game looked really scuffed, but they actually managed to find crucial windows here and there, and actually secured himself a nice goal lead. It's gonna be 2k after JDG trades back to tower, but still, this Jax is a point you can actually play around. Jax with 3 grubs takes towers really fast. And what you're probably gonna see is you're gonna see Rosalove shadow Jiang a lot on side, and you're gonna try to keep looking to dive this Ornn or whoever is catching the wave against Jax.
Not only Rosalove, but you have like the Kai'Sa ulti on the CC as well, right? So you always have a consistent side lane threat, and like Rosalove and Wacko ulting in. So yeah, side lane's gonna be demonic. It's gonna be really hard to play on the side lane.
Just the question: is Static Shiv not good anymore on like Kai'Sa? Is it like
you'd expect her to go AP, right? I thought she would go AP, but now your only AP threat is
I thought there were like 2-3 different builds. Like there is a static build still, but
yeah, because I really like static in comps like this because you can clear the wave so fast and then join wherever the fight is. Because you will never be where the fight is. Bro, you will be joining the fight later.
You're the only wave clearer in the team, right? Like you
exactly.
have melee. You have literally 3 melee and 1 hybrid.
Yeah.
So
I was just thinking static would be really nice to have on Kai'Sa here, but I actually don't know if it's still a playable build or not.
I forgot that item existed. I never see it anymore. I don't know about you.
I see it in solo queue all the time.
I see it here and then for sure. It's pretty popular on Seri.
Don't laugh at me. What the
I
hell?
see it in solo queue all the time. Yeah, bro.
Dude,
you're in Emerald.
I'm not bronze.
Wait, isn't that optimistic? What are you doing now?
What am I?
Yeah.
No, I haven't played enough. I'm like gold at the start of the season.
Yo, I'm platin TFT, my secondary game. You gotta get the plat at least, man.
Holy crap.
We gotta get you on Kled, buddy. We gotta...
Oh. Yeah, is that the thing now? Is that the tech?
No, Kled is awful.
No, it's not.
Nah,
Kled is awful.
Yesterday we saw it in the 1v1, so it was good.
He lost.
So.
He got smacked.
Yeah, but it was a good try.
But if I was playing in Platinum, Kled I think is good.
Oh, there we go.
Kled runs that.
You're fully validated and one shot everyone. Yeah. Assassin
exactly,
Kled.
yeah.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
That's crazy, no? Do you just die insta-quick?
Oh, Kled, actually. I don't think there's going to be a fight here. Potentially, if there's a TP, I'll stop yapping. But
No,
like,
there's a fight, no?
Looks
No, it's not a fight, don't worry about it.
So, I saw a Kled, actually. I'm in, like, GM border range, right? Like, I'm usually in GM games
Someone
now.
said you're Diamond 3.
Yes, but my MMR is... Look, I'm always, like, a
Yeah,
Diamond
my MMR
border.
was like Emerald, bro. Who cares?
I'm, like, the only Diamond border in Grandmaster games. And so, okay, basically. I saw a Kled, and he went... What was that? Profane Hydra. Is that good?
Yeah, that's the standard build.
Okay. Yo, grasp by the double, by the way, for Scout.
Run, Chiang. I mean, the classic is like Profane Hydra Eclipse or Profane Hydra and what is it called? Cyclo Sword.
Oh, yeah.
Kill
Sticking power.
Why is Cyclo Sword built so much more now? Like, what happened? It's like they go to an
It's nice like that because you like E on someone, out attack, and then they run away from you. You follow their dash with your E, and then you stack it again almost because it stacks so fast from dashes.
Oh my god, Twitch gave us a hype chest.
Yo, thank you to everyone part of the hype. We got a Frog Ponder remote. Poggers. Yo.
Oh my god.
Thank you for the support, everyone.
Yeah, thank you
for
the support, for the bits before as well. We have to give them some proper credit.
Yeah.
Yo, JDG are going to lose this game. Thoughts?
I mean, like, they outscale JDG. They do outscale. They're playing for, like, several items. This is the problem with drafting something like Victor.
Do they outscale?
Yeah, they do.
They're like a short-range comp.
They
I mean,
have
they're dive.
Victor, Ezreal, Ornn, mate. Like, they outscale so hard, and the enemy team has Elise. Like,
Yeah, oh no, I thought you said Ultra Prime
no,
outscale.
No, JDG outscale.
Yeah, because I said JDG going to lose this game, no? Yeah.
And I said no because they outscale.
Okay, now I'm with you.
Shun, looking for a pick here. I mean, he has Counter-Strike for the combo.
Yeah, he's bought some time. Shun might be running this. Never mind!
Oh,
my god, your
Jang!
goat! Finn, your man!
I mean, Scout's low mana. Wait,
No
why is he taking
one
aggro?
does it. Oh,
Was it Blackfire Torch? But I thought it expired so long ago.
No one does it quite like one Jung.
Yeah, you're gonna get a hate thread on Twitter. That's what I got just now. Don't miss
Jung.
name.
E-Jung. Sorry, E-Jung on the Jax.
Yeah, there
Crucially
you go.
playing it well. I thought it was a very ambitious dive by JDG. They disagreed. Or maybe they are just that ambitious, but it was really well played by E-Jung. Ulting early to get the stats, holding his E until he actually needed to block the Wukong Q with it. Blocking enough damage, crucially. Let's see a replay of that.
The AoE damage reduced as well with the Counter-Strike, so it's super difficult. I mean, did Scout not have ulti here? He didn't. So it's very optimistic because most of Wukong's damage is blocked.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really hard dive from you, JDG. Maybe you can do the 2 turns, that's what I thought. Or maybe they just wanted to chunk him off so then Victor could take the tower. In the end, that didn't really work out for them. But nice to see E-Jang using his goal lead to actually make some outplays happen. That's exactly what UP needs right now. They need some individual step-ups, and I think he just did it.
Well, Rosalove gonna shadow Jang. E-Jang.
And they realized 2 people weren't enough, we're gonna bring 3.
4 even.
4!
Yeah.
Saber.
We're gonna see if they can get some trading back, but actually all I think is a great trades on the Saber, gonna force his ult here for sure.
Yeah,
Clap,
I mean,
boom, and then he's gonna walk away.
You got Ollie on your team and you lock him on. I feel like this is a war crime.
I think he asked for it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't
so?
think anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe you thought maybe the Ornn can just indefinitely hold, but I feel like Gragas can too. Maybe Gragas is bad. I see a lot of pro players saying Gragas is bad.
Why?
The GOAT Bousey says Gragas is bad as well.
why is that?
I don't know. I think he's really good.
I think Rod of Ages is the
I
fun
think
item.
Gragas AP is really good, so I don't really
he's
understand.
got angles,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know. Maybe got nerfed and I didn't realize it. If that's the case, then I can see why. But
I don't know. I'm a big fan of Gragas. I think it's like the next tier top, like a solid A tier.
I think it's a Jack's answer. I wouldn't put him anything more than that. He has his niche. He gets all that. But I think right now, after the mana cost nerfs, removal of cookies, especially hurt him a lot the early game.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
True, the mana.
So actually early laning is pretty hard for Gragas. You really need like that tier or what is it called? The Lost Chapter to be able to stabilize your lane.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking at like 2 to 3 item spikes for Scout and Pays. That's what we're going for. And this is the problem with drafting Victor and why like a lot of teams, you know, don't really like it. It's because it puts you on such a timer. Whereas other mid laners, they can be active way sooner. So like, for example, the Galio into the Victor and so on. But Victor, he's just so slow and you always have to escort him everywhere and you always have to ward for him and you just have to pray that he can get to a scaling point. He's so susceptible on side lane. You can see Ultra Prime is flexing that by accelerating.
They're just ignoring going straight for the turret. I mean, Saber's going to get out. They thought, yeah, we could. Rosie Love could be in trouble.
That's worked?
Never mind. Flash away by Rosie Love. Something worked.
Okay. I mean, lost the flash of it. But that was still pretty good. Like, they got so much with tower health.
They did.
For like basically one turn.
Ultra Prime cooking. They have Tryndamere dive with unending, like the unending rage or whatever Tryndamere ult is.
Yeah, that's
and then you also have the repel. You know, towers do more damage. Who cares? Maybe it's a
Who cares?
It's the tech.
Maybe JDG should care. After that dive on Jiang, but yeah.
True.
Jiang here struggling in this matchup. You see here, Scout has Seeker's arm guards. It's really hard for the Jacks to play because you can't actually go on him anymore.
If he jumps in, I mean, with Chaos Storm, I was going to say, it looks good. No, he's dead.
Oh! Is he going to die to the bleed? He has Blackfire Torch, right? Oh, no, he doesn't.
I didn't even see the TP.
I was wondering what he was doing. I thought he was dancing. I thought he was dancing.
What?
I also thought it was dancing.
I thought it was amazing.
He's just
I
dead.
thought he was accepting his death. Because that's what you see in solo queue.
What a great play by Jiang there. Getting out with the TP and knowing that the only thing that can cancel his TP is Scout's W and Scout's ult. Having burned both, he was in no risk to.
Bro,
I mean, he wasn't risk for dying, but
they need to change like how it looks to TP because you just stand there. It's like it used to be like you actually see the channel instead of you just turning into like a taxi orb and flying.
I didn't know.
What?
But yeah, really well played. It's like holding for globals. Scout didn't hold the spells.
But it's fun because now they do their channel emote. But the thing is, people only use their channel emote back in Dominion.
Yeah.
So it's like a residual.
Yeah, true.
No, that's not true. You use it on Howling Abyss to take the portals and the portals in general, right?
Oh,
okay.
Kind of, yeah. But yeah, the Dominion capture. Yeah, capture the obelisk.
They come from the Dominion obelisks originally.
Yeah.
That's why they had to introduce the channel emote to every champion. So that's what he was doing.
Dude, we need man, we need Dominion back. That game was goated. We didn't know how good we had
If someone ever played Jax in Dominion, they were not surprised there. They knew exactly what was happening.
My favorite channel emote. Have you guys seen Cho'Gath channel something? He like puts his arms in the air.
He starts yelling at him.
It's terrible.
It's like he's at like a rave or something.
Oh my god.
He goes crazy with it.
Bring back Dominion. They will, right? We'll remake it and bring it back. I'm telling you.
You know, I had my first pro player interaction in Dominion. I queued into, was it Betsy or someone like this?
Yeah,
back
Betsy,
yeah, on Dominion, and I was fanboying.
My first one was SK Nif. I joined because back then when you played ARAMs, there was no queue for it. You had to go into custom lobbies. So I joined the custom lobby with ARAM, and then SK Nif was in there.
Yeah.
Holy.
Last fun fact about Dominion was I played Dominion on the Chinese server. I've actually played on the Chinese server because I used to visit China, and I played on my cousin's ID in China, and I got absolutely rolled. I remember playing on the Chinese server, and there's like these Chinese Zins out, mechanics gapping me.
On Dominion.
Bro,
On Dominion.
old Shincha had like no mechanics. He just out-attacked you.
He outranged him.
We got an Atakhan start here. We're gonna see if Ali's gonna. Maybe they just want to force Ali's TP to allow Jung to play side lane more easily. Maybe that's what they're playing for here. I think that's actually their plan.
But
they actually ended up pulling off it.
I mean, Ala's like half HP, bro. The trading's starting to hurt. What
Yeah.
It is grass jacks, isn't it? Yeah, it has been all game. What a surprise.
Always has been.
But bro, we're not even second item jacks yet, and he hurts already.
Yeah, he's gonna have his Thunder Sky soon, the Jax. He's gonna turn into a
Vi
menace.
had no Q there, it was cancelled. Do you think it was an angle just to drop a Victor ulti and he would get absolutely blasted? I wonder.
I think most likely not, because they didn't have backup. I think they were just ult into the Victor with the Vi and the Kai'Sa flying in. They had mid prio.
That makes sense, And collapsing. I mean, they're just stalling, right, JDG? That's why we started yapping a little bit. It's because JDG's game plan is very clearly stalled. There's no Atacon start potential either for Ultra Prime, so there's no real way of accelerating the game right now. The only real objective Ultra Prime can play for is that top tier 2 tower, but even that's being wave cleared on now by the Victor. So it is a bit of a lull state. However, you know, soul point soon as well. In a mysterious time.
Did you guys have any New Year's resolutions?
No, I decided this year my New Year's resolution was not to make one.
I feel like if I make one, I don't want to be controversial because, like, it's to be employed.
to do this.
It's pretty based.
Yeah.
Why? What was yours? Like, learn Victor top or?
I didn't have one.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering, I was looking for ideas. I'm a bit laid out, I know, like, I'm a bit delayed with the New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, bro, it is the 20th of January. You better make it soon. The new year is 20 days deep.
Maybe someone in chat has a fun New Year's resolution they can tell me about. You can give me some inspiration.
Yeah, good question. You know, chat, if you want to weigh in, you can make it now if you want. Maybe
you can make a hashtag. Find a New Year's resolution for Finn.
That's a long hashtag. It's going to be...
Bench,
it will be the first time it's used.
150 kilos. How about that?
Bro, that's like fucking... That's like almost elite level bench presses. It's super, super, super advanced.
Bro, I've never bench pressed more than 80 kilos. It's crazy, no?
Oh. No.
Like, I'm pretty sure if you bench 100 kilograms, you're...
Someone's was survive. Emily's was survive.
Yeah,
nice.
That's
a good news resolution.
That's kind of what mine is. That's kind of what mine is.
What yours is? Live.
Yeah,
I have one, Finn. So save Elo, dodge when Baldagon is on your team. XDDD.
Yeah, that's it.
God, I hate you, chat.
That's it. I got one already. I got it. Thank you.
Okay,
Who is some skunk? Got me in the clutch.
Yeah.
Look at this motivational focus on school.
In the meantime, we've been yapping. They've got 3 dragons now. Soul Point, Ultra Prime. That's kind of big, honestly.
Their whole
Ultra Prime is in very commanding position this game. I mean, JDG are doing their absolute best to stall this game out, but I mean, Ultra Prime are taking small inches wherever they can. And small inches add up to something big eventually, and it is going to be the soul point coming up soon.
Finn, what the hell did you just say?
Where are we going here, man?
I'm trying to say that eventually the soul point is going to come out in the culmination.
I
think that's...
You know, me and Hysterics, we just looked at each other really confused.
What? This game's falling off the rails.
But this soul point is going to be very clutch because Jax is permanently going to have a flank, so it's going to be a hard time for JDG to actually enter into the territory.
But their angle's good, no? Because Sean's angle is perfect. True Shot Barrage will lay it down on Saber, and with Rosie Love coming down, he's in a bit of trouble as well. Forward goes Pace. That's a pick, and that's in front of the top side. I mean, the rest of Prime are trying to get the push in, but JDG just channeling down top.
I wonder if that's a Nash start as well after this potentially on the Kai'Back. They have no Elise.
Look at Wako, he's just pushing down mid tower. He's actually getting some trade back on this. And oh, he's not actually.
Yeah, it looks like Ale can cover shifting from bot side.
They're going to start Baron.
Yeah, they can consider it. I mean,
Baron or Atacon, but you have both options. They're both
I think
right
Baron's easier to take. I mean, it looks like they're going to play for the turn anyway.
No vision from Ultra Prime. They're going to walk.
It looks like it's not going to translate to much. Maybe they can get the mid tower here if they goes 5. But they have a blue trinket on Wako, so I think they're pretty fine here. UP, there aren't that much risk.
That ward over the wall on blue buff, that's pretty good from JDG.
Yeah. Maybe afraid of like fully committing to a Nash in a turn.
Uh-oh, they had to walk in eventually. Junhao caught out. True Shot Barrage, that's good damage. That's a big shutdown, and that's, again, Baron part 2 as a thought.
Yeah, now it's Baron. That was very impatient by Junhao. They had blue trinket on Kai'Sa, they have Kai'Sa W's, they have ways to check this Baron. They don't have to stress just run in like that. That's the kind of measure you take when you actually don't have anything to check if it's going to die or not.
True.
But now, losing your jungler right like this, now it's just a free Atacon start, I think.
Oh, Atacon over Nash. Okay.
Yeah. Saber got top wave pushed in. So he's going to try and get in. I think JDG just ignoring this. They're just doing full 5-man unit. They'll probably lose double in a turret. I mean, for Ultra Prime, this is actually not that bad of a trade.
I really like this from Ultra Prime. I like this from Ultra Prime because remember, you have to push in the waves deep to buy as much time as possible if they can proxy the next one. But it looks like
they don't have enhanced recall. He can get some damage on the tier 3 turret as well.
That's a hull breaker Tryndamere. He really wants his base to be open. So if they fuck up their tempo one time, eventually he can actually punish that really hard.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder now if there's like maybe Tryndamere can spin through through the enemy jungle and catch the waves deep. I want to see how well they manage it. But yeah, it's about buying time. The GA is very broken. They have so much wave clear on the Tryndamere with the Hydra, so
yeah,
we'll see if they play the proxy game. They bounce it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for the wave clear, right? Against the Victor Ezreal, he kind of will lose his entire HP if he tries to do it. But he has really strong items now. When he gets his last Whisper, it's actually gonna become a menace. That's like when he has 4 items, that's when Tryndamere can start like solo diving you on side lane.
True.
With ghosts.
Yeah, what do you do?
I mean, we've all been there when you lose like lane against Tryndamere and then you use dives the entire game.
Champ is not it's not counterable at the point.
They have TP on Victor here. They could just let all die.
Horn damage, kind of crazy, no? Like Counter-Strike's going to come through. No Bellows breath.
He has Atakan. He's just going to die and respawn.
And he can TP back afterwards. Yeah, he can TP mid.
He can TP mid. He can taxi with the rest of the JDG. Remember, there's no Baron, but they got a lot. True Shot Barrage almost connecting on the Jax while Arla's alive. He chooses not to TP, he accepts the wave.
And I think this is highlights that you can't really look to be proactive when enemy has Atakan buff, because you will get punished no matter. Even if the play works, it doesn't really work out for you, because they just have so much tempo above you. Because they use so much health, so much time to kill this Ornn, that they just ended up losing 2 towers for him. I
do like this. Look at the tournament. Proxying so many different waves, really, really deep, and now they have to wait for maybe like, you know, a whole 2 minutes before they can actually push it in top. So realistically, they've only taken a tier 3 tower in mid, not even an inhib. This Zaticon's been kind of staggered, I think.
But we have a soul point coming up. That's going to be very interesting. We're going to see if they're actually going to contest it, or if they're just going to let the Tryndamere split push while they play for 4-man.
Right? You play for you attempt to play for a steal rather than any kind of commit, because they still will have the GAs.
Looks like they're starting Nash actually, before the soul point. They're trying to force something with their last Atakan buff.
Because 30 seconds, right? Like, I mean, the Dragon's not too far off, so it has to go down now. If they look for the turn here, it's going to be the game-winning fight as Ultra Prime have walked in. Their Fog of War quite deep as JDG still have the Atakan buff. It's on the Scout that I'm looking at for now that holds it missing as well.
Missing taking so much damage.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter in the end. Look at their turn. The Victor Chaos Storm also down as well. It's a small one, but as Pays ulti from the back, there's good poke damage. The steal, is it there? Yes is the answer. Ultra Prime have taken the Baron and they're also taking the health bars, but it's messy. Jun Hao is getting tagged out by Pays, who's solo carrying the rest of the fight. Ultra Prime with the Baron.
They can do soul.
That's huge. They can run to it right now as Wacko ulti's in, and Pays going to get some help from the Galio, but it doesn't matter. Wacko's already taken down the 80 carry. He sacrifices his life while, look at the Jax through mid. No, not yet. Arla almost dies in the back end. A 10k damage Kai'Sa, by the way. I'm saying look at Jax because the rest of the team are walking down towards the Soul, but do they have enough damage to take it?
I wonder if they had first move onto the Dragon. If instead of going for that play, Wacko went straight down to Dragon, like the whole side of JDG had to recall, but look.
John can't take this, so that's not damage. They're gonna go for the fight here.
Yeah,
but I don't think they can win. There's a massive Scout, level 17 Victor with 5 items almost.
And Ichang is taking damage as well. I was going to say this guy doesn't take too much, but look, Scout here, and you know that's really all you need as well. So much CC, won't be able to move. Shut down, and it looks like Soul will be denied because you look at Summoner's Rift, and Jun Hao's like, nah, forget it.
Wacko had a killer instinct, but I think if he took it a bit more calmer there, I think he actually could, as you say, Aragon, take this Dragon at first, because the Kai'Sa just burns down that Dragon so fast. Actually, I want to look at that fight again, because the Vi actually ulted the Wukong clone.
I didn't
say that, no.
I didn't catch it either.
And I thought the fight was, and when I saw it, I was like, oh wait, they're going to lose this fight so hard. But someone managed to steal the Dragon, and it still did so much, because Mystic took so much damage here in the beginning of the fight. He's just getting so chunked out by Roslav and Wacko, wasting his W for nothing. I think he thinks he needs to block them, but there's no real stress.
Ejang also drops to 1 HP, right? It looks really, really bad, but for some reason, Wukong takes so much damage. Oh, it was the Kai'Sa W, I feel like. The burst at the very instant Kai'Sa W connects is super high. And then Shun tries to secure it, but it's a massive steal from Vi. In the end, they get run down. Now, here, where's the decision making? If they just go straight to Dragon now, can they rush it? I feel like Pays and Ornn Arle, you know, maybe they have to recall and run back, and they can actually rush it down in time.
They could for sure do it right here.
And that'd be so...
Unless... Actually, maybe the double TP from Victor Ornn would actually stop it. I'm not completely sure. maybe it wasn't as clear cut as you say.
Yeah.
Wako did get a big shutdown though on Pace there. It's a big gold influx. Not to be underestimated. I think Pace had like a 500 gold shutdown.
That's true. That's true. That's really big. And they can play for next soul anyway. Next dragon rather.
Here you just wait for your Tryndamere now to do his Tryndamere thing. That's like this is what you wait for Tryndamere.
Not sure.
Now he has 4 items on Tryndamere now. He's actually really strong. The Baron is earned minus gold.
True.
It's a sad Baron.
I mean, Baron double Tryndamere is gonna be big. Wait, what is Jax doing? He's so scared of being ganked and like staggered on with a death with the Nash siege that he's actually waiting to see the enemy team have full information before he pushes. But yeah,
he's gonna push up top now. They're just gonna play some kind of 1-1-3 kind of setup where the support jungle hovers the side lane and the Kai'Sa stays along mid.
They've got to be really careful though, being engaged on.
Yeah.
We're waiting for that.
The weakness of that is the AD carry, the one in the mid lane. The AD carry is actually in big threat if the Wukong would somehow find a flank on the mid wave.
Yeah.
I think if JDG manages to notice that this is their playstyle and Wukong gets a flank on the Kai'Sa, I think that's their biggest opportunity right now. But it is gonna be a slow game now, most likely, taking all the bases. Everyone is getting their items. The waves are kind of pushed evenly. Not much is happening.
Yeah. I think, was it you who asked, does Atacon respawn?
No.
You asked that. No,
I did not ask that, bro.
Someone asked that. I literally,
I prepped for LEC the whole week.
It was the funniest question I've ever heard.
No, I said on broadcast, I said, Atacon, we should have another one at 40 minutes. You know, and it does like, I don't know, GA for the rest of the game. No, I know it doesn't respawn. Who asked? Does it respawn?
It was someone. It was someone. I swear it was you.
Maybe Aragon, it was your internal thought.
It was him for sure.
Scared to vocalize.
And he's just blaming other people. That's not an X-Derek's question. It's
that is such an X-Derek's question.
Bro, I know the game, all right? I promise you. You guys is bullying me. It's definitely not me.
What is Rosie Love's role now? It's just to chain a cocoon.
Hit cocoon.
That is it.
He's kind of preying on arachnophobia at best. Right now.
Arachnophobia.
He's kind of preying on them getting jump scared by the spider.
Yeah.
He doesn't have much else to bring to the table. He has a Sonya's and the E. Yeah. I guess he can look like a golden spider.
I think now it's JDG that it's kind of difficult, right? Because they got to alternate between wave clearing and looking for an engage. But if Ultra Prime just respect the engage whilst the split push is happening, they always have move and then they can farm the enemy jungle camps. I think. Yeah.
Problem is this Victor is just
the wave
absolutely mega scared. But I don't like the upgrade on the Sonyas. Like you shouldn't upgrade your Sonyas when you play Victor. You should upgrade your Rabadon or Void. Anything with pure AP is the best upgrade usually. Because you don't actually care about 30 extra armor. It doesn't make that big of a difference.
Is it based on first item in inventory?
Yeah, in slot, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But people don't think about it. They just upgrade it.
Yeah, true. Probably just got right-clicked by Arla and like on his one or something. You know?
They need to sign up to the Orn Bible by Macro.
I wonder if Manamune gives extra AD when it's upgraded, or if it's just mana as well.
That is a Google items question.
Yeah, I don't know about the Manamune upgrade, to be honest.
Yeah. But I don't want to be like a nitpick and it's like they should have upgraded this item instead, because I think those things in the end don't make differences, you know.
Yeah, of course.
It's just min-maxing,
which is important. Like a six item difference, you know.
Yeah.
So how do they navigate this dragon that's coming up? It's gonna be Soul Saber looking for an all-in.
He's alright.
Yeah, Victor is gonna recall.
This is good for you. Dude, they're gonna get this.
Turret damage is gonna drop. Yeah, call the Forge God to buy time, but it's not hit. Arla, however, has got the damage onto Saber with Scout nearby as well. The Chaos Storm helping out, going golden. Saber can't find anything more, and he heals up. Arla needs a good knockup, but he's stunned up by Rosie Love. There you go. That's Rosie Love's role.
Let's go! Escort the escape. I mean, that was huge, right? The heal 347 at the end there. Now JDG is starting it up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing your role.
No, it's okay, bro. You covered for me. I was doing production at the same time, so double play-by-play action. They're stopping it.
E-Jung TP's in trying to fight this, but they're actually doing the Drake at the same time. It's a big win for UP. They're going to get the Soul for free, pretty much.
Yeah, stopping Baron. I mean, there's no contest. You're right. Soul just down. Wako takes that. Yeah. JDG part 2 on the Baron.
Kai'Sa can ult in as well from max range.
Wako's going bot.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
It was so indecisive, he was almost about to go bot, but now he realizes he has to be here.
There's the all-in! The steal again! Again! Junhao has stolen the Baron again, and Shun has died to the hands of Saber, so now all they can do is JDG find an unmatched fight. The flash in from Paige is good, and he's playing this fight so damn well. Mystic Shot misses, but the auto does not. He Archangel forward, and Jung goes golden, but he's about to come out with a Counter-Strike, and all it takes is one stun, but the rest of the team's still gone. as Pays Pal no longer, bro, on JDG's 80 carry. He's ready to clean it all up with the Cocoon up, or rather the Repel. Rosie Love gets out over the blue wall. Wako thinking about how he can get on in with his ults up and available, but JDG lose Baron a second time, and bro, Ultra Prime holding on for dear life from these fights.
Rosie Love, he flashed Cocoons and lands it, and then Junhao with the Vi on the steal. They managed to get a Nash. I thought maybe they get killed on the tail end there on the escape, but they managed to make it out as well with the Cloud Soul move speed and the ring around the Rosie around blue buff. That was
Ring
huge.
around the Rosie, nice.
Yeah.
He can't keep getting away with
Look at the
it.
flash Cocoon!
How
My
does
goat!
he do it? How does he keep getting these Barons? Junhao, the second Baron steal of the game. So crucial. I think if they lose this Baron, they just lose the game almost. Like they're just gonna run down mid and push after this fight. But now, so crucial.
Now,
But look at Saber. He's just pushing mid waves. He's
He's
classic Tryndamere gameplay.
He just had his camera locked, music blasting in his earphones. Just clearing waves.
Can they handle the 1-1-3 now, the 1-3-1 versus Tryndamere Jax?
No one can handle 1-1-3. 1-1-3 is the GOAT jungler. He's the
He
best.
is.
I love him.
He's the GOAT. Is he actually?
He is actually a Western GOAT, not the Chinese GOAT.
Okay.
No LeBron James.
LeBron. Bro, who says LeBron?
Me when I don't.
Lucian.
I have no idea how to pronounce his name.
You also say Warwick.
It's Warwick.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's Warwick.
Is that just
Like
because
Warwick
Americans
Davis,
can't say Warwick?
the actor.
Is that because Americans
No,
can't say
that's how you
Warwick?
pronounce it in England as well. There's a place called Warwick.
Yeah, no, but
Warwickshire.
Americans say Warwick.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I've
you
been
say
saying-
Warwick.
But I think it's
yeah,
Warwick.
you say Warwick.
I think it is Warwick. No?
Warwick? Warwick?
I don't know.
you guys are clowns. It's Warwick.
Severe. Yeah, that's another good one. Another classic Aragon.
But they're not playing the 1-3-1 now.
Classic Aragon.
Oh
And
my
now,
God. Wait,
Junhao's
Junhao's
picked.
dead? Yeah, Junhao is dead. Look at Pays damage here already.
Yes,
Call
move
the
speed.
Forge God is going to be used. I mean, that's 1+ from Ultra Prime that they get the Ornn ulti out, but Junhao ultis in the end as well. Yeah, the Baron play, does it stop from that is the new question.
The question is, why are they grouping S4 in the mid lane rather than setting up the 1-3-1? It felt like a bit delayed. I didn't quite catch maybe the setup there, but still, that pick is going to stagger. Again, the best thing you can do versus Nashes is to pick off someone, because then you have to wait for the whole respawn cycle before you can set up the siege again. And I use the word stagger a lot, but that's really what you do. Jax is going to have to recall now to help defend,
Bro,
but again, they lack wave
Look
clear.
at bot. I mean, JDG are going to push in mid, but look at bot, dude. Arla can't deal with this Tryndamere.
It's the still here Tryndamere!
Yeah,
He's
dude.
popping off!
Scout back for this as well. So Saber's now running for his life. There is good damage, but they can't catch
I'm
up.
gonna say
Yeah.
Cloud Soul is not the best
Ooh.
soul, but on Tryndamere it's a menace.
Wako. Oh, he's out of range. Shun flashes, gets the second part of the cyclone, and guess who's here? Saber's now here. Missing gets the brunt of it. It's going to be a trade as he flashes on top of him.
Look at
Tryndamere
Saber.
gaming, bro. Scout out of the way. He goes golden, but his Chaos Storm just got larger. Saber running. Oh, the flash from Arla catches him.
my
Meanwhile,
God.
Ijung and Sean are battling it out. He's got a GA now, though, so it doesn't end here. Bro, Ultra Prime, like, it felt like that all connected. But, I mean, JDG, the individual members are stepping up big.
I thought Saber would live, but Ala hit him with the morning breath, just flashing.
The morning bread.
He was so
I
fast with
actually
the QSS move speed.
I think they actually have this, and I don't think they can clear this. This is super difficult for UP. They need Jiang to make a miracle there, get the wave at least.
They are.
Oh, they're
I mean,
going.
Susha Barrage doesn't
Ooh.
connect. Ijung is in front of a tank, and Scout just won't die. He refuses. JDG had no business winning this game, but bro pays at 5-1-7. Scout on this Victor. JDG with individual carries have come up big. A nice try from Ultra Prime, a fun draft, but a 3-0 is what we said. And a 3-0 is what JDG will deliver.
It was a good effort. We saw some good things. I mean, the smite steals were crazy. We saw Rosie Love actually popping up in a lot of teamfights with the Cocoon landing as well. I like the